as part of my playing other people's TBR games because they look like fun. I'm ready to play Becca's bookopoly. Not bookopoly, bookopoly. I printed this, what's it called? Playing game board, I think, from her bookopoly print. So I think this is, I don't know if the prompts have changed specifically for when she did the marathon. Why am I questioning every single word I'm saying? Was it a marathon? Reading challenge, whatever. You know what I mean. I've played one reading TBR game before, and it was Roll the Dice with a Touch of Chaos by McGinnis Mama. And now I'm ready to play this one. I have the rules next to me, and again I only have one die, so I'm going to roll it twice, and that will be our roll. Whoops. So 4 and a 1. So, spring. Okay. The easiest thing to do would be Spring by Ellie Smith, because I am hoping to read her, I don't know what she calls it, seasonal quartet, I guess, for the hardest reading challenge you will ever do. So that would be 2 birds with 1 stone. So I'm going to put Spring by Ellie Smith on here. And by the way, I'm doing 5 rolls. Unless we roll a double, then we have to add a roll. Roll number 2. So 1 and a 2. What does that say? Pattern and text. Let me confer with the rules. Okay, it says a book with a patterned cover or with text covering the majority of the cover, or a combination of both. So let me think. I don't love cover prompts because I don't have a huge physical TBR, so they're kind of hard to find sometimes because you have to look online, and then when you get the cover it doesn't actually look like the one you thought you were getting, because I get a lot of my books from the library, so sometimes I also get them in Danish and then the cover is different. So, but Do It Like a Woman, like Caroline by Caroline Criado Perez, I would say that that counts as text on the majority of the cover. So we're ready for roll number 3. That was a 6. Oh, and a 6. So we're adding a book. And TBR game. Let me confer the rules again. I thought so. You just use another booktuber's TBR game, or your own if you have one, to select the book. And I both have my own TBR game, and I have this project I'm doing playing other people's TBR games. So I think I'm going to be potentially boring and picking a book that I also picked for Roll the Dice. And in that game I ended up with these 7, so maybe I should throw a dice and pick the book that way, so I don't just pick the easiest one. And I know there's only 6 numbers, but see, the Color of Law is just gonna have to sit this one out. So number 2, An Army Like No Other, about the Israeli occupational army. So that goes on a second TBR. Alright, so we are potentially halfway, and this is our 4th roll. Number 4 and 3. This features a mystery. Let me check my book lists. I don't read a whole lot of mysteries, so my TBR is vanishingly small, especially considering The Vanishing Stair and The Hand on the Wall I've already read. But maybe I could go for 9 Liars by Maureen Johnson. I think that's a new series of hers. Apparently it's still part of Truly Devious, but I don't think I've read that, and it should be okay easy to get from the library. So For now I'm putting 9 layers on my TBR. Alright, and roll number 5. That's a 1 and a 2. A Becca rec. I'll consult the rules again. One moment. I'm pretty new to Becca's channel and her videos, so I don't have a whole lot recommended by her, but I do think I recently heard her talking about the Undertaking of Heart and Mercy and also the Crimson Moth, but I think maybe I'm more interested in the Undertaking of Heart and Mercy. I'll just have to see if I can get it from the library, but as far as I remember, it's about an undertaker called Hart, I think, and I think it's a woman who then has to work with some guy. It's pretty hazy, but yeah, I'll put that on my TBR. Potentially the last roll, roll number 6. Yep. Most recent purchase. Oh god. That is about last week. It's no logo by Naomi Klein. It's a bit of a chunk on non-fiction book, so yeah, but like I say, when I play other people's games, I don't really put a deadline on them, so there's no rush to finish this, at least. So yeah, but that was the 6th and final roll, so I'll show you what the TBR looks like in a second for you. Alright, so here's the TBR for Becca's Bookopoly. 6 books, and I think that was pretty good. For some reason I always roll a ton of doubles when I play my own game, but apparently not when I play other people's games. So I'll take that, I guess. But once I've finished these 6, I can play another round. It's probably gonna be a while, let's be honest.